That is the reason. Yeah. So now going straight to the natural traits. So what are natural traits? They are quite natural. No, they are innate. It is not an acquired thing. It is not modified also by the parents. Natural traits are natural traits. Just by birth itself, you are you are uh, born with certain traits. So what are the natural traits? Every individual is a bundle of traits. Example: timidity, yes; courageousness, cowardice, religiousness, deceitfulness, mildness, contentedness, discontentedness, haughtiness. Which is the most important discontented remedy in our repertory? The most discontented with everything. Which one? Platina? No. Yes. I shall give you an example. Not platina. Ipecac, another good example. Ammonium, another good example. But this
Opium.
opium, no dear. Opium is rather contented, no? Yes, the biggest or the highest discontented. And the patients, yes, Gokulite. Yes, dynamic homeo cure. Yes. What's your name, dear? China. Atira. Yes, China. How they will show? By the reverse frown, no? Like that. Not Ethusa. China. Reverse frown on the face. Just by this reverse frown, I have cured a case of typical asthma. What asthma was it? It was an adult. So it was an intrinsic asthma. It's okay, dear. You are Archana. Okay. Okay, Archana. No problem, dear. So, this asthma, a guy he was talking freely. But then he is talking smilingly, huh? Oh, doctor, I'm having, how are you? How are you? Full time this frown is there on the face. And he was having very severe asthma, very bad asthma he was having. And then he is talking smilingly, cheerfully. Why? That is because of the psychosis, no? He wants to put up. And I have done a good job regarding his ailing son. His son was having some genetic problem. So I had helped him out with that. That is why he is having full faith in us. And he was having full that gratitude. That's why he is smiling cheerfully, he is talking. And he is kind of an extrovert also. And he was hot patient. So I gave him Chininum Self just based on this symptom, one dose, and he got cured of his long-lasting chronic asthma. I don't know what magic this is by Vijay sir. Just by looking at the reverse frown, I had added the thermals. I decided it could be Chininum Sulf. Similarly, it could be Chininum Ars in certain cases where the patient will be very difficult to deal with, right? Arsalb is again difficult. Why? Because Arsalb is fastidious. Fastidious means what? Difficult to please. They want everything in order, in alignment, everything as they think, as perfect. So ourselves is very difficult to deal with, especially when they are sick. If it is Chininum Ars, then they are discontented also, no? So whatever food you give, however you make the patient sit and feed the patient, or whatever you give, the patient will be totally angry and discontented. So Chininum Ars is very difficult. And what is the typical symptom of Chininum Ars for fever? Chills and rigor. The patient will be just like malaria, just like malarial fever. The patient will be having typical under the bedsheet, typical jerking will be there. That is rigor will be there. That is Chininum Ars. So contentedness, discontentedness. Who is teaching all this discontentedness? Nobody. It is the natural trait with the patient is born. Then haughtiness. Okay, here I wanted to talk with Platina also. Vijay sir has given China as the chili platina. Chili platina. China is chili platina. And Ipecac is also a chili platina. He was, in two incidences, he was saying like that. So Ipecac and China was closely, platina was closely related to this rubric, discontented. And ammonium, as Shubha Torse typed in, ammonium is also a discontented remedy. You are right. Then haughtiness, then obstinacy and yielding. All these are natural traits. Combinations of these characters in various permutations are what decide the emotional reactions of an individual and the diseases he is supposed to suffer from. See, that is also what kind of diseases he is supposed to suffer from. I don't know whether this is a karma package or what. All these things are predestined. Where a platina will get injured if Many remedies are there, like China is there, Platina is there, Ipecac is there, Antim Crude is there, Rustox is there, Calcarea Force is there, Arnica is there. All these patients are running a race and they are all falling, tripping and falling. Okay, how Arnica will fall, how Rustox will fall, how Platina will fall, where Platina will get injured, haughty Platina, where it will get injured, esteem. Esteem is shown by which organ? Which? Nose? Yes. Head, Adira? No. Shubha, bones? No. For Platina, where it will get injured? On the nose. On the nose. Naak cut ho jata hai na? On the nose. So naak katna means in Hindi, there is a proverb or there is a saying that naak katna means it is on the face. It is esteem lost or humiliation. So Platina, the haughty remedy, wherever it goes, it will hit on the nose. Platina. So where the esteem is high. So just by looking at the injury on the nose, Vijaykar sir has prescribed Platina to a genetically ailing child, because no symptoms are obtained, no, for genetic cases. So based upon the available mother's history, etc., Vijaykar sir had given some medicine, XYZ medicine in the previous class. And during the follow-up class of SAPH Plus, sir brought this child in on the stage and he said that the first medicine was wrong. How many doctors will have this guts to say in front of the public that what I had worked out and analyzed and given was wrong in the first instance? The analysis was wrong, the rubrics were wrong, the medicine selection was wrong. If the analysis is right, if the rubrics are right, then the medicine will be never wrong. So how did Vijaykar sir assess that this prescription was wrong? Because after giving the medicine, the child fell down. So generally this doesn't happen. If a surgery was fixed, that surgery will be going away. The doctor will not be available, or somehow even from the operation table, the patient will get up and come. Due to some reason by the destiny, the surgery will not happen if the right remedy was given. This is our examples. This is our experience. And if it was a jobless person, after getting the correct medicine, somehow he will crack the interview and he will get a nice job, he will be settling, and thereafter there is no need of the disease and there is no disease. This is what we have seen. And after giving the medicine, if the patient is fallen down, which means the remedy is wrong. And where did this child get injured? Right on the nose. Then Vijaykar sir said that give him Platina 1 dose. Then I don't remember the follow-up, guys. But then this is how the mathematics works. Are you all with me? Just give me a hand raise or something. Are we all good to go? Sufia, Pallavan sir, Sufaira, Kayalviji, Suresh, Rosemary. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your support. Yes, Atira, Anusha. Okay, Shubha. So next we are going to the next line. So combination, yes. So that's where we were. Combinations of these characters in various permutations. So what is the permutation for Platina in haughtiness? 100 on 100. Yes, that is how it is. Mathematics. That decide the emotional reactions of an individual and the diseases he is supposed to suffer from. Just by looking at the nose, the injury on the nose, just by looking at the injury on the dignity, on the chin, on the forehead or on the eyebrow, we can differentiate remedies, right? Or in the hidden parts, injury on the hidden parts, yes, we can differentiate medicines. Reactions of an individual to different situations in life helps us to analyze the natural trait in the person. See, the natural trait will not be shown always. When you are all sitting for a group photograph, everyone will be having that perfect sitting. Nobody will be slouching and all. Everybody will be sitting. Everybody's abdomen will be tucked in, shoulders will be straight, and we all will be, our chin will be up. Even the timid remedies also will put up for the photo and put a smile. How we will be able to judge anything from that? Give them a bomb blast there. Or put some dog there, a mad dog. Then the natural trait will come out. Certain persons will be still calm. They will be taking responsibility. They will be segregating the people. Please go this way. All the ladies, children, go away this side. No, if something bad happens or something threatening happens, some persons will take up the leadership immediately. Some persons will hide under the chair. Some foolishness will happen. Somebody will jump from somewhere and get injured even more than the rabbit dog bite. Something and all will happen. No, so in a crisis, due to different situations in life, help us to analyze the natural trait in the person. So after the death of a loved one, so this is the example given by Jaker sir. After death of a loved one, how the person reacted to the news. Everybody, every constitution will be reacting differently. So whether it was sadness for the loss, yes, or was it anger for not being able to do anything to prevent the loss, or whether he blames himself. Who will blame himself? All the autoimmune, self-reproaching persons will blame. No, somebody has died in the family. Somebody has died in the family. And then this person will take responsibility for that person's death. Yes? Some grandfather has died in the family, and this person will take the, even the child or even the person in front of us will take the responsibility. Grandfather died. If sometimes the daughter-in-laws will take the responsibility for father-in-law's death. Yes, the daughter-in-law will say that she will be depressed after that. No, she will not even get up from the place after that. Every disease starts from that point. Why? Because of the remorse, or because of the anxiety of conscience, going to self-reproach. I did not take care of my father-in-law properly. So this is how people react. That is a natural trait. Husband did not blame her, or children did not blame her. Mummy, you did not take care of my tata, my grandfather nicely. Nobody blamed. Even the mother-in-law is alive. Mother-in-law did not blame. Mother-in-law did not took the blame also. Who is the first person for father-in-law? Mother-in-law, na? Then also the daughter-in-law is taking the responsibility. That is unwanted. That is autoimmune. That is self-destruction. So certain persons will be sad and they will be crying throughout. Certain persons will be angry that I could not give him what to say. I could not prevent the death. Huh? See, these are all the various thought processes happening according to the natural trait. Or certain persons, whether the individual is completely indifferent to the loss. I have seen cases like that. Father is died, and the mother is calling the son, come on, your father is dead. And what is the son saying? I'm attending a meeting. After the meeting is over, I shall come. This was the response. So what is this? This is indifference. Indifferent to the loss. All these circumstances help us to understand the natural trait of the individual. From the above circumstances, we come to know whether the person has tremendous anger or is easily grieved. Does he have anxiety of conscience, or is completely indifferent or apathetic to the loved one? Yes. Now, are we all good to go? The next paragraph we are going to, okay? The emotional reactions. Yes, Atira. Yes, Suresh. The emotional reactions, yes. Emotional reactions in the form of anger, sadness, fear, anxiety, feelings, sensations, urges, drives, illusions, and delusions are disease manifestations. They are not the natural trait. All the emotions are not the natural trait. Yes. So this is the difference with of other homeopathic prescription with predictive homeopaths, because here we are able to differentiate. A strong-willed person or any person can have emotions. Then according to the natural trait, of course. So where we have to employ this natural trait, where we have to employ the emotions. Emotions are all the superficial ones, no? They are thrown out according to the situation. And according to the emotions, whatever is the sadness or fear or anxiety, you can prescribe a short-term medicine, no? But when you are, after that thing is over, I shall give you one example for this. Then it will be thorough with like what I have meant with that. There was a case of facial palsy, Bell's palsy. A lady of 34 years old, she came to me smiling. She came up, but when she is smiling, of course, the face was going to one side. I asked why, what you are having a paralysis on the face. She said, yes, doctor. When did it start? Yesterday. So what is that? Should I have to take the genetic constitutional simillimum, or should I have to take the ailments from? Give me in the chat box. GCS or ailments from? Yes, Atira. Ailments from. Yes, because it started yesterday. So it has not gone deep into the constitution. Acute, yes, Kailveri. So I asked her what was, yes, Rosemary, yes, Brahmavidya. So I asked her what was the ailments from? Why, what had happened yesterday? I asked, yes, Sophia. Then she said, suddenly a burglar came into my house. He was inside, he did not come. He was standing outside the window Suddenly I heard some noise in the midst of the sleep. I suddenly woke up and then I saw this person in front of me and I wanted to shout. I could not shout. He was there standing outside the window. He did not come inside. And the person ran away. Nothing happened. But then she got this Bell's paralysis, Bell's palsy, facial paralysis. So what rubric I will take? Ailments from fear or ailments from fright. Yes, right. You all are right. Ailments from fright plus paralysis. I got opium. And this patient was smiling. No, she was not complaining. She was having a smile on her face. So I gave her opium. What potency will I give? Come on, crack the case. 200 or 30 or 1M or 10M or 50M CM. What is the ideal potency here? The more susceptible it is, the highest should be the potency. Yes, many doctors are saying ILBD, Sufia and all saying 10M. I gave 1M. 1M, 1 dose. Opium 1M, 1 dose I gave safely. What had happened? In 24 hours time, there is no this thing. There is no palsy. All the palsy is cleared. So this is, what is this? Emotions. I did not look into the natural trait of the person. Maybe that natural person was a contented person, right? The natural trait was contentedness. Because who asked the patient to laugh? When the patient is having a Bell's palsy, will the patient come and greet the doctor politely and put the smile on the face and all? Some persons will do that according to their natural trait. But then some persons will be angry also, no? I shall give you another example of facial palsy. A guy of, again, some 30s. He was a very industrious person. He was working hard for the office. And suddenly what had happened? Since 1 week, the patient is having Bell's palsy. The patient was a guy. He was having very lean, thin constitution, and he was able to talk properly. He came along with his father. Father was greatly concerned with his son's future and all that. He was yet to marry and all. And he was having this very good reputation in his office and wherever he goes. Highly industrious guy. The way which he was talking itself, it was understood that he is an achiever. He was showing the previous prescriptions and all. Yes, Shubhangi, it was Naxwamika. See, this is the mathematics where your antennas are open, where your keen observation is there of the 5 senses. By looking into the patient, you can see that it is Naxwamika. I gave Naxwamika 10M to him because the susceptibility was too much, no? Opium is rather psychotic. Naxwamika is sorosyphilitic. So I gave him Naxwamika 10M. Yes, because he was kind of chucked out from the office. That was there for no reason. So that was the reason for his facial paralysis. And here the facial paralysis, the Bell's palsy would have happened on which side of the face? Right or left? Now you have to give me the answer. Right. Shubhangi. Athira is saying right. Rosemary, right. Mole? Mama chai kodukenda onnu vaangi onnu help cheytara. Yes, Meenambika. Why is it right? Right. Why is it on the right side? Because it was from the office, right? Yes, work, office. Very good. Workplace, yes. So this is how it is, guys. The emotions, looking into the emotions, even the disease also will come according to the natural trait only, though. Only, no? The natural trait will be there in the background that you can always see, and upon that background, the emotions will be put up. In what hurriedness, with what that frown on the face, with what intensity he was going through the old prescriptions and all, showed that he was an achiever, Naxwamika. Yes. So emotions, reactions in the form of anger, sadness, fear, anxiety, feelings, sensations, urges, drives, illusions and delusions are disease manifestations. Nevertheless, they are always as a result of natural traits. That is the will, morals, intellect and sensitivity of the individual constitution. That is exactly what we have discussed now through opium and Naxwamika. The emotions will be shown out and the natural traits will be there in the background. They may form the core of the mind. but not man as a whole. So for the man as a whole, what else is needed? They may lead you to the right simillimum provided the remedy indicated by them covers the will, intellect, thermals, thirst, generals, and other natural traits. So why did opium cure the patient in one day time, in 24 hours time? That's the replica, no? Ailments from duration was 1 day, and the recovery also was in 1 day. That is exactly the similia similibus. Why did that happen? Why did it not take 1 week time for the opium case to get completely cured? And the Naxomica tennum, why did it cure immediately? In 1 day, 2 days time itself, the patient was cured, and the patient had come with his father again to thank me. All the way from Tambaram, they have come to Velachery just to thank me. Yes, why did this happen? Why such a fast disease in the dynamic plane? Yes, but then it had covered the totality. Ailments from was taken, yes. Naxomica was given. Naxomica was not just given by looking into a small window, but then the entire totality was covered there. The man in the disease was touched there. That was the reason why. And the potency also was similia similibus to the case, no, according to the miasm. That was the reason of the rapidest cure in the shortest time. So homeopathy is faster or allopathy is faster? Homeopathy is faster provided you touch the core plus the totality of the symptoms. Please understand me right. Now, one cannot give a patient Baraita cup just because he feels helpless everywhere. Yes, he has to be mentally, physically, and generals wise Baraita cup. He has to have natural traits of Baraita cup like timidity, Baraita cup like bashfulness, though sometimes intellectual, lack of fertile mind or thinking powers. Baraita cup can be intellectual. How many of you agree with me? Beretta cup can be intellectual. Is it possible? Beretta cup is always idiotic, always imbecile. But Vijaykar sir is saying that Beretta cup can be intelligent. Yes, Athra is saying yes. How? Where can you see intelligent? Sir says surgeons are Beretta. Excellent. Srivardhan. What Srivardhan? Archana. Yes, Archana. Yes, by doing it routine. Excellent, Archana. By doing it routine. Nuha said it, routinist. So he can be the headmaster, or he can be the principal. He can be the pilot. Yes, he can be the pilot. He cannot drive cars on the road, but then he can ride a flight in the sky. They can do only that. Yes, so they can be doing grave mistakes when they are given a cycle. When they are given a bicycle and ask them to ride on the road, they will do grave mistakes. But then given the key, given the whatever that thing for the pilot, they will they will do the flight, no? That they are able to do. That is the Baraita. Intellectual, sometimes intellectual, but lack of fertile mind or thinking powers. That's it. They don't have that thinking power. He has to be chilly. He has to be thirsty with rounded features, etc. And above all, he has to be miasmatically psychotic. If all these conditions are okay, then you can give Beretta cup. See how Vijaykar sir is pointing towards the rounded features, where we talked about the Ethusa. The Ethusa was imbecile and she was rather on the leaner side, no? Yeah. The natural traits are obtained in history just by I'm remembering a case uh, presented by Dr. Susan Alunkal, a great homeopathic doctor from Kerala. You all will be knowing her. She had once narrated a brilliant case of Ethusa, where the child was talking to animals even when the child was 1.5 years old. The child will sit on the ground. The child was still learning to walk. The child will sit there. There was total agenesis of thyroid. So it was a cretin child. Thyroid was not there. Agenesis of thyroid gland, mentally and physically dwarf. So we all homeopaths will be very happy to give Baraita there, no? But 1.5-year-old child, this child was making friends with animals, with the cats, with the rabbits that they had in the house, with the pet dogs and all that. The child was talking and babbling. So she has picked up that rubric, talking to an Shiny. You are the expert in that. Suddenly she will pick up the rubrics and say, talking to animals, children. Some rubric she has taken, Dr. Susan, and Ethusa was given, and the thyroid got generated after giving Ethusa one dose. What brilliance it is. Kudos to Dr. Susan Alungal. So, Shiny is there. Maybe we will have the revision of that rubric also, no? Yes. If it is available, just type it in the chat box, okay? The rubric. So now, the natural traits are obtained in the history by how? By observation of the patient and deduction from reactions to various incidences in life. Yes, by observation of the patient. Like we have to keenly observe the patient, then we can judge the natural traits. Like how we talked about the contented smile of the opium, and how we talked about that zealousness of Naxomica. Shubha Tolse is saying love for animals, talking to animals. Ethusa is the only remedy. Love for animals, talking to animals. Ethusa is the only remedy. Thank you, Shubhangi. So, by observing the patient and by deduction from reactions to various incidences you have to take into account. Some patients, no, like before we prescribe Beraita to an intelligent patient, okay, this can be an intelligent fool. You will be thinking it that way. Maybe in one incident or in one sitting, the patient would have forgotten something or would have used a wrong word. Then you cannot immediately label that person as an intelligent writer. You have to see many such incidences, various incidences in life. You have to look for many such incidences where such grave mistakes had happened. Then you can decide whether this is an intellectual writer or not. So now coming to the next point, that is a sensitivity. Any special sensitivity to rudeness, to reprimand, criticisms, insult, social position, etc., reflects again on the natural trait. Na? Certain persons will not be able to take at all the rudeness, reprimand, criticism, insult, social position, etc., which is the most important thing for social position in our day-to-day clinical cases. One is Ignatia. How you will rule out Ignatia? Aurum is there, Naxomica is there, Ignatia is there, Lycopodium is there. Lycopodium also want to be the number one, no? Not Staphy as such. Veratrum, Lyco, yes. I shall give an example. Now you have to tell me the remedy. This was a girl child. It's very studious. Psoric miasm. Even with the fever, she will want to sit and read and write and learn. Always number one in the class. One time, she got less of marks. She became the second rank holder. And she cried at home. She got fever. Yes, Shubhangi, Ignatia, Rosemary, Ignatia, Sophia, Archana, Atira. Yes, Ignatia. Now, I'm giving you another example. This was an alopecia in one spot. This was not typical alopecia areata, the autoimmune one. This was a child of 7 years old. He is in Los Angeles at US. So there he was the mother sent me the photo. So he was having the small round baldness there, hair fall, and boy child. I asked what had happened, what was the ailments from, why did this happen? Mother said, okay, this shampoo, that shampoo. I said, no, what had happened really? After what incidents? Where did he think that he was not up to the mark, or where he was under stress, where he was affected emotionally? Then mother said, yes, doctor. He is always number one. And he is always good in his studies. He went for a chess competition. He is a very great chess player. Every time he will win and come. Victory is his only motto. That day, in the first 2 or 3 moves itself, he was badly conquered by some other person. He could not take it. He was very sad. He did not show it. Mother said one thing. On his way back from the school, he hit his head. He hit his head at somewhere. So that was his normal routine way. He cannot hit there. So he hit at that place and there he got the hair fall. So I asked, why did he get the hit anyway? Mother did not see anything there. Anybody can hit, no. But we homeopaths, predictive homeopaths know that anybody cannot get hit. Anybody cannot get injury. Anybody cannot get fall. Anybody cannot get injury on a certain part, on a little finger, on a nail without a reason. If your nail is cracked, huh? No. If a nail is gone, if a tooth is gone, which tooth accordingly some emotion will be there, and that is the reason why he got injury on, he got the fall or slip or hit or anything. So I explained this to the mother. Actually, this child was also born after taking homeopathic medicine. Why the mother was not getting conceived, and she took medicine from us. And when all the other treatments have failed, only homeopathic medicine, single dose of something had helped to bear this child. And this child is now 7 years old. So the hit on the head means what? It is not always naja. Is due to some esteem, the child got hit on the head. Okay, this was not platina also. So this was the reason. Now give me the picture. 2 reasons we got. One is the injury on the head. That injury on the head also was kind of a punishment to me, punishment to myself. How idiotic I am to have failed in that chess. I am an ustad of chess. I am a great, I know chess. And why did I fail there? He cannot accept the failure. So I coupled these 2 rubrics. One rubric was the social position or something, and the other rubric was in hair fall injury after. And the remedy was lycopodium, guys. And did lycopodium, yes, Sophia, did lycopodium match here? Fantastically, it matched, and it gave one of the most beautiful cure in no time. In no time. It was one of the fastest cure I got. So that is lycopodium, hair fall after injury. So I did not take only this rubric and 200 single dose lycopodium. So I did not take the only rubric hair fall after injury. I confirmed that no, something had happened, and then only I got the story of the failure in the chess competition. So that was lycopodium. So now coming to the last points there, that is the attachments. Attachment is marked as clinging to the mother, clinging to the lover, clinging to friend, clinging to dog, clinging to children, forms an important rubric for repertorization. Now, clinging means what remedy comes to our mind? Stramonium, yes. Clinging to mother, is there only stramonium? Bismuth is there, pulsatilla is there, borax is there. Yes, bismuth will always take the hand of the mother, no? Kylvidi, yes, pulsatilla is there. Lyco is also there, yes. Calcareca, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay, always wants to be carried. Gelsemium, yeah. Now coming to clinging to dog. I'm not looking the repertory. Just from the Metramedica knowledge, I want to have a chat. Chamomilla is also there. Yes. So then you know how to differentiate. No, with chamomilla will want to be carried, and it is not out of love. Only when the child is ill, or only when the child is of an ugly mood, the chamomilla child wants to be with the ear pain or something. The child wants to be clinging to the mother. No, like it is in the form of carried fast. What do you mean by carried fast? It will not allow the mother to sit and carry. Sit and carry is not enough. The mother has to run this side and that side. The mother has to catch the child and run. And another medicine is Arsalb. Arsalb also, the mother will, how much the mother can carry and walk up and down in 2 a.m. in the morning, in the midnight, the child will cry. Then when the mother stops, the child will cry. Anxious crying. How Chamomilla will cry? Vijaykar sir has imitated Chamomilla cry. Anybody dare cry Chamomilla? No, I don't want to cry Chamomilla now. Will be the cry of Chamomilla. Yes, hype. We will want to give one thing. Yeah. No, giving one thing will be for the Sina. Irritability. Giving one beat will be for Sina, where the child will be boring, crying, crying. Yes. Whereas Pulsatilla, it will kill the mother. Still, the mother will, okay, baby, will be the mother's thing. By looking into observing the mother's reaction, also you know what is the need of the child, no? Because mother is the best understanding person of the child, no? The child will be throwing out symptoms. That is not important. Child wants carrying, and what is the reaction of the mother? If the mother is throwing away everything, if even if milk is on the stove, the mother will forget that and run to the child. That is the Pulsatilla child. And Chamomilla, yes, again Chamomilla also, the mother will think that some accident has happened to the child. In Pulsatilla, it will be piteously mourning, trying to attract the love of mother. Even if the child is clinging to the mother's neck, also the mother will be allowing the child. That is Pulsatilla. The child is Pulsatilla. Whereas in Chamomilla, as if the child has fallen from the roof of the house down, that will be the crying of the Chamomilla. Again, the mother will run, and the mother will be trying to console the child at any cost by carrying the child and running up and down fast. That is the soothing reaction given by mother. So give Chamomilla there. And if the mother is also angry, the mother will want to give one thappad on the child, means what? Smack on the child, it is Sina. That is boring crying. Yes, Satira. Yes. Now coming to the next thing, that is the general clinging to dogs. Yes, we were talking about that. Clinging to dogs means what? The person is a very sensitive person, like carcinosinum, suppressed persons like natramure. Yes, these are the two important things where unconditional love is given and taken. There, they will not be an animal lover. They will not be a dog lover. They will not be the piped piper. No, they will be having only one dog. For natramure, especially 1-to-1. Clinging to the cats. Clinging to the cats anyway can be compared like this only. It will be like if it is 1-to-1 with the cat, no? The cat is a pet. Pet means what? A sisterly affection or a brotherly affection. Nobody understands me, no? Parents are always quarreling. They don't have time to be. So I am happy with my pet dog. Yes, that 1-to-1 opening up with the pet gives me solace. So that can be natramure or things cat like child. Yeah, yes, can be. Any particular medicine is there? Cat single remedy is sulfur. Okay, so that is in another angle, no, Archana? Like sulfur, it is not out of emotion. That is not an emotional bonding with the cats. Sulfur, ulagame taravade. Everything is, even plants. Sulfur will take that thing, no? Like rags can be beautiful. It can collect, no? So similarly, sulfur can be like pipe to piper. It will ride the motorbike. I know one sulfur patient here. When he is riding the motorbike through the street, all the dogs in the street will go behind him. All the dogs will go behind him. That can be sulfur. That, like that, attraction to cats also can be sulfur. Now, general makeup. Coming to the general makeup, we have 15 minutes left. Yes. So this inquiry includes with the general. We will try to finish lesson today. Yeah. Energy or activity. Yes, some persons are highly energetic. Speech type. Some persons will give fast speech or loud speech or excited, vivacious speech. Some, yes, like I say, some persons will be speaking in an anxiety, hurried and anxious speech. Some persons in a very low voice. Then tolerances or intolerances like sun, moon, etc. Moon means what? According to the moon phases. Calcarecab is the number one remedy there. Huh? Antim-crude, yes. Then thermals, hot or chilly or ambithermal. Then appetite, cravings and aversions. Yes. Then thirsty or thirstless. Then sexual functions, more or less. Organs susceptible. Yes, which are the organs? No, the sphere of action, whether it is the nose, yes, or whether it is the nail, etc. Or what are the organs? Characters peculiar to that person, that is the PQRS. Then aggravations or ameliorations. Then time and season effect, rainy season, what time? Yeah, midnight or midday. Then coming to, okay, in detail we are coming to that. Energy is the sum total of which the lack of it or excess of it represented by the speed or physical activity, whether the speed is slow, whether it is fast, whether it is medium. Speed of thinking process, rubrics of vivaciousness, restlessness, lethargy, torpor, slowness, quickness can form a core of repertorization if marked or outstanding in that individual. Yes, no need of explanation for this, I believe. Then coming to the next thing, that is the speech. Many times, speech leads us to a simillimum. This is an important factor because it cannot be covered up. How nicely Vijay sir has given. The patient is not aware that his speech is observed or interpreted. The patient will be boasting about himself. I shall give you an example. Which are the boasters and braggadocios? Sulfur is a brag, no? How sulfur's brag will be? Ah, doctor, like that, no? Sitting like this and casually talking. The CEO, the Prime Minister, even, Narendra Modi was my one of the days. Even I have bought tea from him, no? He was the chaiwala. That will be sulfur. Veratrum can be, of course, contemptuous. Adira, I wanted to talk about Paris quadrifolia here. There was a person, um, some talks, I don't remember now. Very, very, very placidly he will be talking. He will be talking
Uh,
about land. Very
Talking
fast.
about Hanuman's temple.
Hanuman's temple. Yes, that example was given by Vijay sir. Here, my one of my patients was talking about land, agricultural land, this land, that land, and we have to buy it. And he is a self boaster also. I have bought land here, land there, at land at Tenkasi, land at this place, that place. Who is interested in this? And he is trying to lure me also. Come on, he's a distant relative of me. He's trying to lure me. Come on, you can also buy land. You invest here. You invest. There's that topic coming up again and again. And in a placid voice for 1 hour, 2 hours, he will talk and talk and talk and boasting, self boasting also. And he is not leaving us. He is not leaving us. After one time, he will know from our body language that we are not interested. Come on, leave us. Due to our politeness, we are not shouting our voice or we are not raising our fingers. Still, he is continuing to talk. This is one kind of a speech where it will be like Beretta only. But with the speech, you know that this is Paris quadrifolia. Self praising talks, foolish talks. Different types of speeches or talks are natural to different constitutions, and it is an innate characteristic arising out of genetics. Here, case has to be taken to rule out any pathological cause. Yes, yes, yes. Whether it is a genetic speech or whether this is hi, Mole Arya, whether this is a genetic speech or is it due to some illnesses, no? Like, is it due to disorientation or is it due to some pathological condition that the patient's speech is affected? No, slurred speech. Is it by nature his speech is like that, unclear, inarticulate speech, or due to some stroke or something his speech is like that? So, or is it out of genetics? Case has to be taken to rule out any pathological cause. Example, jerky speech. Is it due to some pathology or a hesitating speech? Yeah. Or a loud speech, hasty speech, slow, vivacious, formal, etc. All these things has to be uh, understood. No, like, is it genetic or is it due to some pathology that you have to rule out? Now coming to the cause or ailments from. Cause or ailments from is the first probe every homeopath has to perform. Nothing in this world occurs without a cause. So also man's sickness. Just now we have talked about that, no? Even the fall or hit is because of some cause. Nothing in this world occurs without a cause. So also man's sickness or impairment of immunity cannot occur without a cause. We owe our immunity to protein balance in our body. Reciprocally, immune impairment is possible only due to protein imbalance. Protein balance can be disturbed by. What does this mean? If our protein alignment is proper, we will not get any disease. So, how all our proteins can be upset? Due to some emotional upsets, like due to secretion of neurotransmitters, which are proteins. Give me an example. Ailments from joy, ailments from sadness, ailments from grief, ailments from anger. All these things can disturb the protein alignment. So, this can put us into vulnerability. Then, vaccinations. Vaccinations are immunoglobulins and protein tampering. So, from the after the vaccines, ailments from vaccination, you can get disturbed. Your protein alignment will be disturbed and you can fall sick. Then antibiotics, they are also having toxic protein liberation from killed bacteria. After antibiotics, the bacteria in our body will be killed. And bacteria is a living thing, it will eliminate proteins. And lot of proteins, suddenly the surge of proteins can cause an imbalance to our protein alignment. And that can cause us to more troubles. After antibiotics also, we can be into more troubles, right? Viral or bacterial infection, that is in vitro toxin liberation. Viral disease can always cause in vitro toxin liberation, and that can affect our protein balance, causing us causing sickness. That animal bites, insect bites, poisoning, all induction of foreign proteins. Yes, these are all these all can affect our protein alignment and that can cause us into sickness. Then tissue injuries. Even tissue injuries can cause protein liberation from destroyed tissues. Emotional upsets are the main cause which have to be probed. If the patient is under immunosuppressants, how will our medicines act, ma'am? Yes. If the patient is under immunosuppression, you can never withdraw that immunosuppression, right? Because the patient is already surviving based upon that immunosuppression, depending upon the case in question. Yes, if the patient is an autoimmune case, you have to give an autoimmune medicine, and once the autoimmunity is reversed, the patient will know that by the improvement he is getting, and he can slowly taper down the immunosuppressants. This is how it is. We cannot stop the immunosuppression all of a sudden. So emotional upsets are the main cause, whether ailments have started after anger, grief, disappointment, loss, etc. We have to take care, we have to look into ailments from. We come to know that the constitution we are facing is badly affected by this particular emotion. Now, types of disease and symptoms of disease helps us to assess the miasm. Look, let us look it into detail. The disease type, whether inflammatory or only physiologic dysfunction or sensitivity which is due to deficiency, is psoriatic disease. Inflammation, physiologic deficiency are all marking towards psoriatic, like eczemas, rhinitis, bronchitis, gastroenteritis, urinary tract infections, that is non-gonorrheal, are indicative of a person in psoriatic phase. Yes. Then the next thing is the disease type. In kidney transplant cases, can immunosuppressants be tapered? Sky is the limit of homeopathic disease, homeopathic prescription. Although difficult, sky is the limit. You always have a scope. If you believe that cure will happen, then the cure will happen. Kidneys are transplanted means if both the kidneys are transplanted, the patient's own immunity has rejected his own kidneys, and the patient is bound to reject the donor kidney. Then the patient has to be on suppressant. Yes, highest and highest rubric has to be taken here. But then maybe, but then always sky is the limit of homeopathy. Any miracle can happen. Yes. The disease type where there is accumulation, thickening, growth, tumors, this is going towards psychotic miasm now, are due to psychosis. People having warts, callosities, corns, and other excrescences are pointing towards psychotic drug as similimum. Yes, then the disease where there is distortion, perversion, destruction are generally syphilitic diseases. All these are accompanied by respective soric, psychotic, or syphilitic behaviors. If the soric disease is there, soric thought process will be highlighted. If it is psychotic, then the psychotic way of thinking will be there. And if it's syphilitic, you will get syphilitic behaviors. There cannot be a right simillimum without consideration of miasm. This helps us to know which group of remedies may be indicated. It also helps us to decide on potency and repetition. Like how for that opium, the more towards the psychotic, no? The content that was highlighted and we have given according to the miasm. And the sorosyphilitic naxomica, we had given the potency as tenum. Yes, everything will fall in place when you consider the totality. We don't have to see what is, of course, the miasm. It's not that we don't have to see the miasm, but then when you come to the simillimum, automatically the miasm is observed there. Automatically the innate character, the PQRS, the thermal thirst, totality, miasm, mode of administration of medicine, the potency, repetition, everything comes there automatically if it is the perfect simillimum. Now we have 2 more minutes to go. Any quick doubts? Patient falling from a two-wheeler after getting angry at home. Yes, self-punishment. Which side he will get injured? More on the left side if it is a right-handed person. Should we consider rubric? Yes. We have to ask what fight was there at the home. You don't have to take ailments from fall. You can keep that in the mind, like how that lycopodium was given after injury, or give injury remedy. Yes, you can give injury remedy. How I had given lycopodium. Lycopodium covers injury. Yes, injury remedy only, but then that should cover the ailments from. Then the cure will be the fastest. If you give arnica, the cure will not be the fastest. If you give hypericum, cicuta, I had given cicuta once for a child. She was having, she is also in the US only, California. The child of 6th standard, which means 11 years old, child was constantly complaining about uh, head injury or stomach injury. The injury was a rash injury, headache or something it was, I think. I had given cicuta on the basis of the injury, on the type of the injury. Some basketball playing was happening, and then this child was crossing the court or something, and she got badly injured by a rolling ball on the abdomen, I think, I don't remember. And the child was, with that magnitude of the impact of the rolling ball, that momentum ball, the child was fallen on the ground. And from that day onwards, she did not go to the school. She was at home complaining of headache, I think, I don't remember. And as per this fall, I had given cicuta to the child and she recovered completely. In no time, she recovered. Why? Because cicuta was suiting her mentally also. Cicuta will be quite adamant. Quite adamant. Sometimes you consider that as childish, no? But then this was not childish. Very, very adamant child she was. Cicuta cured the case completely. She started going to the school immediately. So that should
Ma'am,
match the totality.
can the rubric should be taken as ailments from anger or something, ma'am? Like
Ah, yes,
falling.
yes. Not blindly ailments from anger. Was it ailments from anger with indignation? Was it ailments from suppressed anger? What was the emotional surge that had happened in the home that you have to probe and collect the symptoms of the patient? You can take ailments from anger, or more importantly, ailments from, more pinpointedly, ailments from indignation or suppressed anger, or what other rubric becomes apt to this patient. Combine that with injury,
Okay.
like how I took ailment from failure or something, ailment from that social position loss or something, plus the injury for that lycopodium case. You can keep
Okay.
that as an example case. Okay,
Okay.
dears, can we call this as a day? Yeah, madam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Suresh. You are always encouraging. Thank you so much, dear. Bye, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear.